Hi, welcome back to A View from the Fourth Floor, a podcast that talks about life, love, and everything that's in between. In today's episode, I'm just going to talk about stuff I'm reading off Twitter. Okay? First, capital gains tax. Should we have it? Yes. How are we going to have it? By introducing a minimum amount that will be taxed so that not everyone will be affected by the tax severely. Will it work? I don't know. I'm not the government. But at least it's a means of increasing government coffers, which will then can be redirected to other developmental agendas. Next, the ability to get loans to buy multiple houses, and then suddenly being affected when you can't get rental to cover the loans. Should we feel sad? No, because that's a situation that you got yourself in. And I don't know, it sounds like you've been benefiting from exacting or extracting rental from people who can't afford to buy houses, and you can buy 4. No pity for you there. Another interesting topic was on the issue of censorship. People talking about that latest series coming from Korea, I think Squid Games. Yeah, apparently there was a sex scene in one of the episodes, and someone was saying that regardless of what the message of the series is all about, that one sex scene just affected his ability to enjoy the series or something, and saying something that government needs to come in and regulate and censor all the programs so that he can, kind of let his kids watch the show. Well, maybe don't let your kids watch the show. I mean, as a parent, you should exercise some control over what your kids watch. Or if you want to let them watch it, be there to explain to them what it means and be ready to answer all these difficult questions, because kids will have all those kind of questions. On the topic of football, Arsenal drew 0-0 against Brighton. It was a very difficult game. It didn't look like we had the same level of performance when we beat Tottenham 3-1 last week. But it was a good point nevertheless. Clean sheet, and I think the team is slowly delivering the results. It's 10 points out of 4 games. It's not that bad considering we started the season with 3 straight losses, but it's still not good enough for Arsenal. So hopefully after the international break, the team can come back and start stringing in more consistency in their performance. Another interesting topic was on Undi 18. I think I saw some tweets saying that people can start checking whether or not they've been registered, and this is all good news to me, because I think increasing the voter base is always a good thing. Making sure that the politicians and parties are more inclusive when they think about policies and when they think about promising stuff, because I think the youth of today has better idea or better understanding of how politics work in Malaysia, and I guess we need to trust them to make the right decisions. But looking at what we have now, I mean, even the old folks who have been voting for how many number of years, can we really say that these people know what is it or how to vote? What's the right way to vote? I don't think so. It's more around, their understanding of which party, which people, or which entities that they need to be thankful for, and that's why we just have to maintain and keep on voting these people. But having nearly 4 or 5 million new votes coming in should keep our political parties on their toes, and hopefully let them to lead them to make better decisions in the future. Last but not least is the topic of racism. There was a bit of a controversy over a local political party leader making some comments over an Indian badminton player, and racist language was used, and it just saddens me a bit that as Malaysians, some of us, only when people are winning, when we are winning for the country, in sports or anything, only then they don't see the color, they don't see the race. We only see Malaysians doing well or doing good to the glory of the country. But whenever we lose, then you start calling names, start using all these words that have no space or no room in the context of Malaysians today. And again, it happens, and you see it happening, and sometimes it comes from people in a position of leadership, and it's not something that we should tolerate. I mean, we can't be Malaysians only when we're winning. We're Malaysians through and through, so we should reflect and think about that for a while, and do better. All right, so that's it for today. Just wanna talk about stuff, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.